Hello, hello, hello. I am Kay Moonchild. I am back again for our second collective weekly card pool reading here for you all here. This is for uh, today, January 11th, all the way through to January 17th, Saturday. And so let's see what is the collective message here for us for this week to provide some clarity, some insight, what to look for, what to, get some guidance on, depending on what happens for you throughout this week, right? So let's see what Spirit gives us. What's our card here that we're going to work on here today, Spirit? What do the collective need to receive here this week for January 11th all the way to, thank you, Spirit, January 17th. This week, Spirit is talking to the collective about action. I'm hearing movement, says Spirit. Spirit is talking about like shaking things up. You hear my bracelet? Shaking things up here, says Spirit, and reaching out. Like something has to be reached out for. Something has to be moved on here this week. And so Spirit is always making sure, I'm hearing like the word attentive. Be attentive, because this is the week to make some moves, to get going, to reach out, to put action into plans, thoughts, ideas, whatever it is. But Spirit's saying you can't sit still. You can't be like, a pool of water, like just sitting there, and not moving. Because then if you just sit still, no good is going to come about. Things are going to become stagnant, and just not so good things are going to start to accumulate and start to build up, and things can get a little icky, right? And so you have to start moving some things around or taking action on some things here. So let's dig a little deeper and get some more detail here. Towards the end of this, I like to pull a what's the tea for the collective week. And so we'll make sure we'll get that. But let's get some more detail on this action here. And I feel like whatever this is about, it's just going to be good. Like it's going to be a good thing that you're finally making a move, that you're finally starting to roll the wheel and grind the gears and get things moving. So Spirit's like, yeah, it's time to put some willpower in. I can't make this up. It's time to put some willpower in. And Spirit's like, your willpower. No one else's willpower. No one else's strength. No one else's vitality. No one else's energy but yours here, collective, is what is going to take. And so please don't put the responsibility, what I'm hearing here, on others or someone else in particular. Ooh, collective, what's going on here? Don't say, oh, that's their job, when you know for sure something literally is it's been assigned to you, or it came through on your dime in your life. Like, don't shift it to somewhere else because they don't carry the responsibility. Whew, you can't shift. What's yours is yours. And Spirit says sometimes that is connected to responsibilities. What is your responsibility is your responsibility. So how dare you choose to shift it or throw it or someone else? Spirit says it's not going to go nowhere. It's going to come right back to you. And for some, it might come back 10 times worse. I had to say it. I was trying to be light about it, but I'm like, 10 times, that's heavy. So don't play around with this, okay? It takes your willpower. You really hold the magic or the power to change, to turn things around in your own world here, okay? So this is why it's up to you. Let's get some more here. Woo. Spirit is really talking. That was like, phew. Yeah, spirit guide is on the board here. And so Spirit is literally like, I heard the word duh. Like, the fact that we are aiming and really encouraging you, egging you, and trying to push you on to take action on the matter at hand that's going to arise, or that's going to show up again. For some of you, it's showing up again. You've been ignoring a situation or a movement you should have been taking, and so it keeps popping up in your face, and you can't ignore it away. No matter how much you are covering your eyes, covering your ears, covering your heart, covering your mind and thoughts, it will not disappear. It's not going to go away. It won't ghost you. And so you have to be prepared. For some of you, Spirit saying you've been prepared to make the move. It's just been an energy of laziness or procrastination or convincing yourself, okay, tomorrow, next month, next time, next opportunity. Spirit says you're running out. And so the pressure is here right now where Spirit is like, there's a guide provided. Like your own spirit is like trying to pull you and guide you. For some of you, you have like a spirit guide. You have someone or energy that has just really been trying to tug at you. And that's the energy that keeps pushing it in your face. Like, hey, I need you to get going on this. You got to move on this. You got to make a decision. You actually have to get up and go somewhere or put in some type of writing. For some of you, you have to actually go and type in that email. You actually have to go and get those things, like action in so many ways, but you have to put in the energy and the time to do it. Spirit says, for some who absolutely will ignore this message, when the situation gets rough or when it kind of explodes. I heard blow up. I'm sorry, Spirit. When it blows up in your face, do not cast the blame, because it's going to irritate you. You're going to get mad, right? But don't cast the blame on others around you. Don't cast the blame on those who are sitting beside you. This has been your responsibility the whole time to take the action. And Spirit says, and when you do, it's going to be successful. How come you don't want to be successful in what you know you need to do? Spirit says that's an inward thing. That's a concern. You got to look inward and figure out, why am I choosing these actions? Why don't I want to be successful in making this movement and putting in this work or whatever it is? My goodness, let's see what else here, Spirit. What's thank you. Oh, I can't make this up. Spirit says here, a beautiful transformation will take place for you when you put in the action. Sometimes we just don't want to put in the work, but you can't skip this. You can't, skip the steps in the process. You have to go through the process, the details, the work, to make this come to its manifestation, or come to its final, call on things, to complete this that's at hand here. How interesting. But it's a beautiful transformation here. A beautiful, I feel like I want to say a work of art here. It will show up and you'll be able to stand there and look and be like, man, I should have did this sooner had I known. And Spirit says that's some of you's thoughts and problems. You can't know the ending, or you can't know sometimes ahead of time. You have to go through the process. You have to put in the work to see the beauty of the complete project, of the picture once it complete, of the puzzle once you put the final piece in. For some of you, this is the final piece. I know all the work that you have put in prior probably have made you tired, and that's why you're just like, hey, I just haven't been feeling like doing it or making a move or following up or whatever it is, because it's just been enough already. But Spirit said, we promise you're just one step away. Be encouraged today, collective. Be encouraged. Let's get what's the tea for this week. And then Kay is out of here until next Sunday. We'll I'll be back again for you all. So what's the tea? The tea is a little bit heavier. It's going to be quick. Same shit, different day. Okay, same shit, different day. Jackpot is on the board and talking shit. And so Spirit is just talking about here, when you're dealing with people who are giving the same bull crap every day, nothing better. They just in just a miserable status. They don't deliver nothing good. Spirit talks here about how you hit the jackpot with this person here. Pretty much is to just I'm seeing like just scratch them away. They don't have no power. They don't have no energy. That's why they're stuck in the same shit every day. They don't even have any change in their life. They're in a mess that you don't have to be involved in here. And so when you run into this person, Spirit is like, just scratch them off here. They're doing nothing but talking shit. They don't got no power. Brush them off, scratch them off. You'll be a winner better than they are. All right, everybody. Bye.